What if I told you that beneath one of the most luxurious mansions in America lies something far more mysterious than anyone expected? Not just wine cellars, not just panic rooms, but tunnels, underground tunnels. And at the center of it all, P. Diddy. P. Diddy's underground world, the secret tunnel theory. A deep dive into rumors, real estate, and the unseen in Section 1, the mansion. Let's start with the setting. P. Diddy, aka Sean Combs, owns several multi-million-dollar homes. But it's the Holmby Hills mansion in Los Angeles that catches attention. 30,000 square feet, private movie theater, indoor pool, and, according to property records, suspicious blueprints that include unmarked spaces underground. Was it just a high-end bunker? Or something more? Section 2, the party culture. Now here's where things get interesting. Diddy's parties were legendary. Not just celebrities, but politicians, moguls, even royalty have walked through those doors. And yet many of these VIPs were never seen entering or exiting. Some claim they used a different route, below ground. Whispers of private tunnels connecting to guest houses, or even neighboring estates, began to spread among former employees and anonymous sources online. Section 3, underground culture of the rich. Tunnels aren't unusual for the super rich. Warren Buffett has one. Drake reportedly built an underground basketball court. And billionaires like Mark Zuckerberg have panic bunkers with tunnel escape routes. So could Diddy's alleged tunnel system be part of this elite underground trend? Or was it for something else? Section 4, theories and allegations. Theories range from discreet VIP entrances to darker rumors. Human trafficking, surveillance avoidance, even a supposed connection to a nearby hidden club underground. Important note, nothing has been proven. But a former bodyguard once mentioned a staircase that led to somewhere nobody talked about. And old blueprints obtained through public archives show an oddly shaped corridor with no labeled use. Section 5, the 2023 raids. Then came the turning point. In early 2023, Homeland Security raided properties linked to Diddy. While no official charges were filed against him at the time, many speculated that the investigation had ties to locations beneath the property. Did authorities discover anything down there? We may never know. But the sudden silence from insiders only fueled the fire. Section 6. So, what's really down there? So what do we know for sure? Unusually large, unmarked basement areas. Party guests who come and go without being seen. Verified rumors of tunnels in other celebrity homes, and an ever-growing list of online testimonies. Coincidence? Maybe. But in a world where wealth hides secrets in plain sight, maybe what lies underground says more than what's seen above. What do you think is beneath Diddy's mansion? Blueprint? Bunker? Or something far more secretive? Drop your theories in the comments. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more deep dives into the untold stories of the elite. So far, we've seen the pattern. From Hugh Hefner to Drake. From underground basketball courts to celebrity panic tunnels. The rich build downward. Hidden spaces, hidden entrances, hidden lives. But if these features are so common, why is Diddy's tunnel theory different? It's not just the rumors. It's the gaps. The information that should be there, but isn't. Because in most cases, luxury architecture wants to be seen. It's a flex, a showcase, a brag. But in this case, the most expensive part of the house, the substructure, is kept invisible. No tours, no photos, no press access. And most suspicious of all, no complete blueprints. This isn't just about what Diddy built. It's about what we can't prove he built. Even real estate investigators have hit dead ends because the records hit red tape, sealed permits, or vanishing documents. Which raises a bigger question. What kind of structure needs to exist without ever being officially recorded? And if the paperwork disappears, was that the plan all along? What comes next isn't theory. It's the hard paper trail that doesn't add up. We're not talking rumors. We're talking permits, diagrams, public records that lead to nowhere. Up next, the missing blueprints. Let's go deeper. Literally. In 2019, real estate watchdogs reviewing high-profile Los Angeles mansions found that Diddy's Holmby Hills property had several building permits filed for structural reinforcement and subgrade excavation. Translation: underground work. But here's the strange part. Only partial blueprints are available to the public. One floor plan ends abruptly with a blank space labeled "Private Access, No Record." Contractors say that's rare, even for celebrities. It usually means the work was handled privately and off the books. What exactly needed to be hidden from inspectors? Section 8. drone footage, and strange deliveries. Independent journalists have captured drone footage of the estate. In one video, a delivery truck backs up to a side entrance, not the main gates, 3 times in one day. And what was being delivered? No branding, no labels. Each box was wheeled inside by hand, wrapped in black plastic. Not one came back out. Former neighbors described similar activity. Always discreet, always after midnight. Section 9, the bunker theory. One popular theory? Diddy's tunnel system is not just a tunnel system, it's a bunker. A disaster-ready apocalypse-style hideout built beneath his mansion. Some say it was inspired by rising security concerns in the 2010s. Others say it was about comfort and privacy. But online researchers have pointed to import records showing custom air filtration systems, hydraulic doors, and lead-lined walls, the kind found in military installations. Could this be a high-end panic room? Or was it a self-contained facility for exclusive gatherings, sealed off from the outside world? Section 10, celebrity tunnels, a pattern? Diddy wouldn't be the first. Hugh Hefner had a secret tunnel leading from the Playboy Mansion to nearby celebrity homes. Elvis Presley had trapdoors and hidden rooms in Graceland. Tyler Perry's Atlanta studio? Rumors of an entire underground tram system. This isn't fiction, it's a feature of the elite. Because when you have money, you don't just build up, you build down. Section 11, who's been there? Here's where it gets hazy. Multiple celebrities, influencers, and moguls have attended Diddy's infamous parties. But try to find actual photos inside the house from these guests, and you'll come up short. A-listers, rappers, tech billionaires, all at one house, but barely any posts, no walkthroughs, no house tours. Why? Could it be NDAs? Or is there a space below ground designed for absolute discretion? From hidden blueprints to untraceable deliveries and whispers of panic bunkers, one thing is clear. What's underground tells a story no one's been willing to say. Until now. Section 12, the room that doesn't exist. There's one more detail that keeps showing up in former staff stories. They all mention a room that doesn't exist on paper. One chef said, "We were told the kitchen had 3 pantries, but there were 4 doors. One didn't open, at least not for us." Another housekeeper claimed, "Sometimes guests would go downstairs and not come back for hours. When I cleaned the basement, I never found a room that matched their stories. Either I wasn't allowed in, or it was behind something else." And a former assistant described what sounded like a false wall, a bookcase that clicked when touched a certain way. Could it be exaggerated memory? Sure. But these reports come from people who never met each other, years apart. And yet they describe the same thing, a room with no name, a space behind a space, a door that only opens for some. Whatever is, or was, beneath Diddy's mansion, it wasn't made for everyone to see. Stick around for part 2, where we unpack the insider testimony from former staff, bodyguards, and silent witnesses who say they've seen what lies below.